So, hey, what's up?
How you doing today?
What have you been up to lately?
Lately, it's still just doing yard work.
Uh-huh.
I cut a yard today that it had growed for a month.
Really?
Yeah. Well, what had happened? There's a lot of people going back to work.
Yeah, about damn
They're
time.
opening a lot of stuff back up.
Yeah, about damn time, shit.
Yeah, right on. I know.
Uh,
But you got all these people going back to work, and some of these people are getting unemployment.
right.
Okay? This has hurt me financially actually, because these people were getting money from unemployment, but when they went back to work, they stopped getting money from unemployment, but they still had to wait a while before they started getting a paycheck.
Uh-huh.
Some people have to work 2 weeks before they get a check, plus they hold you back a week, so we're talking 3 weeks for some of these people before they get a check.
Uh-huh.
So when I went to go cut their grass, they didn't have the money to pay, and wasn't going to have the money for another 3 weeks.
Oh, that sucks.
Also, some of these people put them behind on their other bills, so their first paycheck, they got to catch up on their bills. So that pushes me another couple more weeks out. So yeah, there's some people that I got to cut their grass, man, and their grass even though it's not growing fast now, which thank God it's not. If it was growing fast like it was,
Uh-huh.
it would just be insane. I would have had to go ahead and cut it and come back and cut it again, and have them pay me like that.
Well, the thing was, though, I mean, you have all those things. I mean, you get one good rainstorm, you surprised how fast that will grow. You get one good thunderstorm, I mean, it would grow good.
It will, yeah. It can be stunning, completely not growing at all, and then it rained real good.
Uh-huh.
I mean, the little bit of rain we got, we needed really bad.
I mean, I remember one time it was a major drought. It was all brown around here.
Yeah.
And we had one big thunderstorm, literally, and it just turned all green, like, damn.
Right.
But
I came up through the tracks here. And there's a place where you cross the creek at, which there used to be an actual, a trestle there, but of course that's tore down. But anyways, when you cross that creek right there, where there's a little dam, it's been completely dried up for weeks now. You know what I mean? You couldn't. Wow. It's been completely dried up when you couldn't. There was no water going through the dam at all.
yeah.
The creek was almost completely dried up. Just a couple little pools of, stagnant water sitting here and there, mosquitoes and stuff flying over it. And today, when it's rained before, it hasn't really done much for it, It's not so much the trickle running over this dam. But today, when I went through there, there's a nice little flow. So we got a decent little bit of amount of rain last night, finally, which we needed. It still needs a rain. We need a good all-day rain. You know what I mean? Where it rains from morning until night.
Well, I guess it's good we have rain because, I was talking to somebody from California recently, and he was talking about that, they've had problems with forest fires because it's so dry down there in California. It's hard seeing rain. All these fires just start blazing.
Yeah, the wildfires are really.
And it's just amazing how it spreads.
When it gets summertime, man, it's dry out there. Yeah, definitely. They have people's whole lives, you know what I mean? They lose everything they have in those fires. So really bad for those people.
Yeah. Well, also California also has a problem with the one guy I know. He was talking about of course it's like it's kind of amazing because he lives out in California. The guy was telling me about on YouTube who like tours celebrity places and stuff. But there are times where he watched some of his videos and he's like walking along the streets. Like really great buildings, really tourist attractions and stuff. And because it's pandemic, it's just empty, like a ghost town.
Yeah, right. I know. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, I'm trying to get some of these people, just keeping up with these people, with their yards and stuff, man. Like I said, I cut. Now the one guy today that I cut, he was really cool. He gave me he had offered to have me do it a couple weeks back and then do it this time, and he'd pay me twice.
Really?
And I had gotten busy, and since I wasn't getting paid, I didn't do it. So I did it this time, and instead of just paying me for once, though, he gave me half extra on top of it. So he was supposed to pay me 20. He went in and gave me 30.
Oh, did he really?
Because yeah, I had to go over some spots. I had to go over a couple times. I had to put my lawnmower on a higher setting, normal, and then drop it down some and do it again.
Hey, do you ever talk about you? You ever thought about like going like getting one of those riding mowers?
Yeah, I don't have any yards that are really big enough for that.
Be a nice thing to have though.
Yeah, I'm barely getting by though, as it is.
But it works your muscles out, so there you go.
I can't afford a riding mower, man.
But it works your muscles out to push it, so.
Hey, yeah, it's always good to stay in shape.
Yeah. So anyway, so you have a crazy friend with a crazy woman, huh?
Yeah, and I'm worried he's gonna get himself in trouble.
Why is that?
Because you can get a domestic violence for arguing.
Yeah.
You know, you ain't gotta put your hands on somebody.
Really?
To get domestic violence, and it's not as the degree of the charge isn't as high when it's just arguing, but still, when you get so many of them, they start becoming felonies. You know what I mean? And that's pretty crazy, man. And they argue constantly.
Really?
They always argue, man. Really, it's. I want to say, you know, it takes two people to argue and everything, and it does. But honestly, she's the one who's always starting the arguments, man. Like, she fights with him no matter, like, it's insane to see, like, she's crazy, man. If she don't have what she wants when she wants it, she don't get her way, dude. Look out, you know what I mean? She be on a warpath sometimes, man. It's ridiculous. She talks crazy to him, and he don't really talk crazy back, you know what I mean? Like, calling him names, hitting him with sensitive stuff, you know what I mean, that she says, talks about, like, his kids and stuff. Like,
well, what's some of the most memorable arguments they've had, do you know? Like, what subjects? Like, what incidences?
No, she just brings up, she'll say a bunch of stupid shit, like, she'll tell him to go fuck his ex-girlfriend, his ex-wife or whatever. Why don't you just go fuck your fat-ass ex-wife? He has no interest in his ex-wife like that at all, you know what I mean?
Right.
She's in freaking Alaska any damn way. She's in Alaska. How is he gonna go fuck her when she's in fucking Alaska?
I have no clue.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's
right.
That's retarded as fuck. You don't go fuck somebody when they're in Alaska. You know what I mean?
Right. So what are you up to today? The rest of the day?
I was panhandling, actually.
What else is new? Don't you always?
Yeah. That's another way I supplement my income. People can be generous sometimes, you know. It helps, you know. People can be pretty nice sometimes.
You'd be surprised, you know, you should try just going to a restaurant and sitting there for a while, see how often people actually volunteer to pay for your food or buy your food.
Oh yeah, people do that.
Oh yeah. Some, yeah, people are really nice, but usually it's at the wrong time though.
I use that, like, okay, sometimes instead of going up and actually asking people for stuff, you know what I mean, and asking people for money, I'll sit there and count a bunch of change in front of them. I'll go to a restaurant, sit down and start counting out change.
Yeah.
Sitting at the table. And I won't have that much, like I might have a bunch on me, I'll count a little bit of change out, and they'll get to looking like, oh, you need me to buy you something to eat, man? I got that. Don't even put that change away. I'm going to go ahead and buy you something to eat. And then I'll start telling them what happened to me, you know what I mean, about getting hurt falling off the roof. And when I tell them what my story is, that I'm not really a lazy guy, it's just, hit some speed bumps, you know what I mean? It's put me in a bad position, and I'm digging my way back out. Then they realize I'm not lazy, and then they want to help me. And I'm really not lazy. I do work. You know what I mean? It's just right now it's not enough work. You know what I'm saying? To get back on my feet all the way. I'm just barely surviving.
Well, nice talking to you, bud.
All right, thank you.